Okay, so we're doing all sorts of things right here. All right, well, shoot. 3 minutes till 9 EST. Predictions. I'm predicting we're getting more than just one character and information on it. I hope we get information on the next sort of whether or not we're getting another fighter pass or if it's just single fighters and a bushel of them. I think that's more likely going to be it. I think they're going to announce the 5th of the fighter pass, and they're going to announce just another one. We're going to see 2 characters. That's my big old guess. I want Smash Run to come. I think there's still hope. They said they're not doing any more new game modes, or they might not be doing any more new game modes, but that's an old one. It's an old game mode. Maybe an old one might come back. Also, like break the targets, board the platform. Some classics would be cool to see come back. But I think it's likely we're going to get a new character. I want Rayman, Shovel Knight. I know he's an assist trophy. I just will never lose hope. Rayman, Shovel Knight, Steve from Minecraft. He's up there. Crash Bandicoot would be cool. I like that type of character, but Rayman's like my number one. Seen a lot of people, reaching for hints, thinking it's like gonna be Dante or some other guy. I don't know. It's probably gonna be a character I don't know, but I'm okay with it because that's another character. It's gonna help me learn more about gaming in general. And that's the beauty of Smash, boys. All right, it's coming. It's coming. I can feel it. Also, the 3 question marks, gold and silver, the rival. That's all I'm gonna say on that. I'm like, my heart, right? My heart is beating. My heart is beating. I'm trying to think if I have anything left to say. Also, he's holding up 3 fingers. What does this mean? This? Is he like dancing? Is that the sacrifice? He's got 4 controllers.
I'm Masahiro Sakurai, director of
Also,
Super
Smash
Bros.
Run
Ultimate
Battle
Sora
Royale,
Unlimited.
16 players.
We'll be using today's showcase to
But
give you a
no-
first look at our next DLC fighter.
Oh,
Actually, hardly anyone knows what we'll be announcing today, even among Nintendo staff worldwide.
wow.
The development team and other stakeholders have been working on this fighter with the utmost secrecy, which means
It's
other
gonna be
Nintendo
insane.
staff around the globe will only start making preparations for release after the showcase has been broadcast.
Oh,
So it won't be available right away. Please understand that it will take a little time.
a little more time though.
I think even many Nintendo employees will be surprised
Dude,
to see this and
what?
say, wow, really?
I'm not ready.
So, let's all share in the fun of getting our hands on the latest information.
I'm not ready.
However, even if you
Steve,
say,
it's
that's
gonna
not
be
the
crazy.
character I was picturing, I hope you don't have any hard feelings. We've prepared a fighter reveal video. Once it starts, I think you'll figure out who it is pretty quickly. Now,
Oh.
let's do this.
I can't take this. Oh. Okay. Okay. Field. Shadows. Fire Emblem. That's is
finally come.
that 3
to
houses?
unleash the forbidden
3 houses?
spell of Zaharas upon our enemies.
I don't recognize it that much. It's got to be Fire Emblem, right? Is it going to be 3 Fire Emblem characters? Bruh.
What were you thinking, charging right into an enemy's trap? As you and I are one, I too am trapped within this void.
Bruh.
In time, our hearts and minds will cease to be.
My heart.
Are you prepared to die?
Yes, I am. Belith? How do you say it?
I also do not wish to die.
Did she?
And yet, there is no other choice.
What do you mean?
You must join Smash.
Bro, Echo Fighter, and then there's another.
Join Smash Brothers already! What in the world are you waiting for?
Is. Bruh. The cross! That's so cool. Join Smash House. So he's from 3 houses.
Even the darkness itself.
A new Fire Emblem sword fighter. Dang, his stance. Hold up. I've seen. Yeah. Oh, he's getting bopped. He's getting bopped. More boys. There's gonna be 3 of them.
And sooner than expected. I see. Too many swordsmen.
Yeah, he said Nintendo would be
And
surprised.
You wield the sword as well. What will you do?
Different weapons. Female. Let's go.
So that is how you plan to win the day?
You gonna go trans?
So be it. I reward your cleverness this time.
What, disguising yourself as a girl or just becoming a girl? Am I calling it? Them pants. Bow,
How is
axe,
this?
and sword. He's swapped between them? Oh, coming back. Let's rerun that. Recruits Byleth. Byleth? What kind of...
Eventually,
Bruh.
you should be able to handle the hero's relics.
Wait, that's like a...
Arid fire.
What?
Superior reach.
That's further than Cyber Slip! What the...
Use Amir's overwhelming power.
Hatchet Man? A lot of these moves feel similar. Like, that's
Unleash
Hatchet
the
Man,
blinding
boys.
Speed of Failnaught.
Dang, that bow.
Along with the
Okay,
sword of
it's not
creation,
just another sword
each
fighter,
weapon
boys.
matches a direction.
4 weapons. Dang, is that an Echo Fighter? I think it's an Echo Fighter. I think it's, there's 2 of them.
Your will and mine be now as
They're a little
one.
bit different.
To you. Both
Does the
sides
girl-
of time are revealed.
Girl gets the other weapons and the dude doesn't? I don't,
Show the world.
I'm curious. It looks like he's got longer sword. Bruh. 3 houses, alright. I don't know anything about 3 houses. Haven't seen anything on it, but I'm alright with it. I still think how would Nintendo have not...
Yes, there you have it. Byleth from Fire Emblem 3 Houses is joining the battle.
Byleth, okay.
Fire Emblem 3 Houses was released just last summer, so it's still very new. Even so, you'll soon be able to play as them in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Soon.
This release is planned for January 28th. You'll have instant access if you have the Super Smash Bros.
Character Pack
Ultimate
5.
Fighters Pass, and it will also be available for purchase individually.
It's
In case
Echo
you're not
Fighters, right?
familiar with Fire Emblem or 3 Houses, I'll explain a few
Man.
things, so don't
2
worry.
more fighters. I think. We'll
First
see.
off, what is Fire Emblem?
Thank you, Sakura. I needed this. I
It's
needed
really
this.
hard to pronounce
What
in
is it?
Japanese. The producer said it's okay if I just say Fire Emblem. But when writing it, if you don't write Fire Emblem, the Fire Emblem police will come and get you, so please be careful. The series' first entry launched
Emblem.
in Japan on the Famicom in 1990. You could say it was a pioneer in the genre of
So Fire
tactical
Emblem's gonna have the
role-playing
most
game. You might
characters
be wondering what makes it particularly
until Obstagoon gets added.
well, it's tactical in that it simulates combat. You can think of it as moving pieces in a board game, or in other words, a game in which you advance units across a grid.
It looks like it's gonna be a fun character, so I'm excited about that. But I know people are gonna be mad.
Tactical games of that era. There were
Another
lots
Fire
of ones
Emblem,
in which you command
you know?
tanks,
We're gonna hear that
aircraft,
a
and so
lot.
on. But Fire Emblem was unique because each unit was a specific character, sort of like in role-playing games.
That's probably what I would like the most from Fire Emblem if I ever played it.
Something made it stand out from other Nintendo products. Characters could permanently die.
Yeah, that's
pretty direct language.
Mess with my head.
Perhaps we should just say they're sleeping with the fishes.
By left.
But really, if a character fell in battle, you'd lose that unit. They'd be gone and you couldn't use them again. Recent entries in the series maintain this concept of permadeath to some degree in classic mode and what have you. But a lot of games now allow strategic withdrawals, so to speak.
What?
In the older games, your units would really be gone, never to be mentioned again. Scary.
Hard mode. It's a
The game's
nuzlocke.
stories are told like chronicles of war, with increasingly distinct characters and engrossing scenarios.
Nobody's ever told me
Several
this stuff.
characters also appear in the Super Smash Bros. Series, and 6 of the 7
A lot of
use
them.
a counterattack. It's their down special.
Do these guys not have a
There's
counter?
actually a reason for this. When I was considering how to incorporate Fire Emblem fighters into Super Smash Bros. Melee, I thought it might be interesting to reflect the turn-based nature of the original game. First comes your opponent's turn. They attack and you counter. Next comes your turn.
Is it your turn to counter though?
And now, Fire Emblem Three Houses is the 17th game in the series. People who aren't Japanese in particular might be thinking, 17 games? There are that many? Well, if you include Fire Emblem Heroes in the remakes, but you don't include the Satellaview game, Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE, and Fire Emblem Warriors, then it comes out to 17 games.
Excluding
Let's try saying them
spin-offs,
in
wow.
Fire Emblem Can You Say It Challenge.
But he counts Heroes? I mean, that makes
I'll
sense.
give it a
I
try.
played Heroes a little bit. I played some Fire Emblem. Played Heroes. Shining Blade. Oh, I've also seen all of the cutscenes from Path of Radiance. I don't know why. Got in the rabbit hole and just watched all the cutscenes like a movie. I don't remember
There
it.
you go, 17.
17, boy.
So you saw how I was counting in a weird way, right? I was counting in binary.
Sakurai.
You
Binary.
get 1, and then you get 2.
Nobody
2 plus
nobody
1
guessed
equals
it.
3. So this would be 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then you get 16. Add 1 and you get 17.
This is binary for 17?
You can actually count
And
up
it's
to
3
31
houses.
on one hand.
Dang.
And if you use both hands, you can count all the way up to 1023.
Sakurai's a mad lad.
If you've given up counting the knots in a tatami mat, you could always give it a go.
Bruh, when's the Let's Play?
What
When's
is
the
Fire
Sakurai
Emblem
Let's
Three
Play?
Houses? In Japanese, the male version of the main character is called Bereto and the female version is called Beresu, but in English they share the same name,
By
Byleth.
left.
Byleth becomes a professor who ends up leading one of 3
Spoilers!
academic houses. Once
This
you've
game
chosen a
looks pretty
house, you
alright.
guide them
I
through
like
their
the whole
school,
house
and,
system.
Well, you end up fighting the other houses.
Doink.
After a certain incident, 5 years pass, and you meet up with your grown-up students to battle against the other houses
Oh, dang.
in their regions. It's a very sad game in which your former allies become enemies, turn hostile, and try to kill you.
Man. We still don't know if she's an
To understand
Echo
the
Fighter
concept of
or
Fire
just
Emblem
another
Three
skin.
Houses, I played an early version of the game before its release.
Wow. Sakurai
I've done the same thing before
that
with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. for
creator
example.
privilege. We like that.
Because I couldn't wait until launch to experience it, or we'd have never made it in time. For that title, I borrowed an early version of the game for 2 days, ran around all the areas, saw the ending, and realized for the first time, I guess we can't really have Breath of the Wild's Princess Zelda as a fighter.
What?
I did the same this time, but with there being 3 houses and multiple endings, it was really hard to get a feel for it.
I don't get that
And of
joke.
course, there weren't any walkthroughs I could reference.
Dude, can you imagine Sakurai watching your
The
walkthrough of a
has multiple
game?
routes, and the outcome of each is very different.
Well, you probably wouldn't watch.
Your
Like,
experience will vary depending on the route you choose.
You probably watch
and
a
many of the
Japanese one.
characters you meet will adopt different roles in the story. I'll try to avoid spoilers when I'm talking about the fighter. I hope you'll understand.
I understand.
Before my demonstration, I should point out that when I did the Terry Bogard showcase video, I mentioned that it was recorded a month in advance. But this time, we have to account for the holidays and such, so we're filming 2 months in advance of this video's release. Right now, it's actually November. Therefore, some of
the
what I'm
laugh
about
track
to show you might differ a bit
is that
from the finished version.
I can't tell if there's actually people like behind the camera
As
laughing
always, I'm using a special in-game camera and such for demonstration purposes.
Special in-game camera, boys. Alright. Let's see some stuff. Byleth from Fire Emblem Three Houses joins the battle. Okay.
So, this is our new fighter, Byleth.
I like the girl a lot. Look at her. Look at her, like, outfit.
Sadly, they're lacking in mobility. It's maybe a bit better than Robin's, but that's about all you can say for them.
She's slow.
Those are not their strong point either. Their grab lacks range.
Faster than Robin,
but actually, you could say that they're distance demon.
Gosh dang.
The hero's relic they use changes depending on the direction you input with the
Oh,
stick.
so both can
Each
use.
of the hero's relics is a weapon that appears in Fire Emblem Three Houses. They look like bones, and there's a reason for that. First, let's talk about the weapon Byleth uses for upward inputs.
Jeez.
The Sword
Just
of the
about as
Creator.
tall as Marth.
The Sword of the Creator here is Byleth's default
Whoa.
weapon. They use it for flurry attacks and tilt attacks.
It's like a
such as
whip.
down tilt attacks, where it takes the form of a whip.
Wow.
They also use the sword for dash attacks and other moves. For their up
Okay.
smash attack,
Ooh.
they'll whip the sword
It like
upward to
scoops
launch
from
enemies in
the
the air.
front.
For their up air attack,
About
they'll
the same
wave the
thing.
whip sword overhead.
Simon up tilt.
The hit detection for this attack lasts for a relatively long time.
I feel like a lot of these moves are
The up special move is
very
really
relatable
something.
to
The sword
other.
extends like this.
Wow. That's up
allowing you to do
smash?
things like this.
Wait, that's up beat. That's up special. What? And you
It was
footstool
pretty
them?
terrifying how I knocked him into the air with that attack. And in addition,
It spikes? Oh my
you can do awful
gosh.
things like this.
You can do awful things like this. That's awesome. That's so
That said, you'll
disrespectful.
launch opponents upward until their damage reaches a certain percentage.
Okay, okay. So they had to be at a certain percent to
See
get
that
spiked.
percentage, and you'll need to be careful. You may find it helpful to mid-air dodge.
Jeez.
I've already shown this, but
Grapple.
you can also use it to latch onto edges. So that's the up special. Now, for the sideways inputs. This is Eridvar, the same name as the weapon from Celtic mythology.
Eridvar? Eridvar?
First, we'll go through the forward and back air attacks.
I'm still
you can
very
see,
surprised
they
that
go
it's
long
a
range.
Fire Emblem character. I thought the fifth of the fighter pass would be
Marth's air attack keeps
like
opponents in check too, right?
super like out there. Like you wouldn't have guessed it.
If Byleth does the same thing, you'd win out, so you should be able to beat it. Next, the side smash attack. This also has a long range. It'll connect even
It's gonna.
here.
Oh my gosh. Wonder if he's got like tip or anything like that.
Also, if you add an upward tilt, it will be stronger.
It's stronger with an upward tilt. It looks like
And if you've knocked an opponent
some characters
down,
will dodge
the
it
side
though.
attack
So.
won't hit unless you add a downward tilt to aim for them.
Oh, okay. That's just
By the
something
way,
that comes
the
with a
tip of the
long
line
range.
is more powerful.
Okay,
The
tippers.
shaft part is weaker.
No, that makes sense for that weapon. Maybe
so
it's
not
different
suited to
per
close
weapon.
combat. It won't deal much damage, and it won't launch opponents far. That's why
I
as a
really
rule,
like that he's just
you wanna
always
hit
like
with the blade
this.
part aimed upward. Or downward in this case.
His left hand reminds me of Korin a
Next, the
lot.
side special move.
Upward swing with
Byleth
extreme
will simply
reach.
Swing the lance like this.
Takes a
but
big old
again,
big boy step.
Excellent reach. For example, even when your opponent is at this distance, it'll still hit.
Jeez. Yeah, but the move takes a bit to come out, so. Looks like they're gonna
Actually, you
be
can
hard to
smash
use.
attack to charge forward a little, like this.
What?
But as you'd expect, it can be easily shielded, so be careful.
Use Sakurai pairing on
Use it in
himself.
midair and you'll carve up a large area.
Is that forward air then?
Returning to the side air attacks from earlier, they have great horizontal reach.
No?
But they lack verticality.
How is he doing a smash attack in the air?
So this complements it well.
He's doing aerial smash
Although you'll be
attacks?
vulnerable when you land.
What? That's
Now,
new.
for the downward inputs.
Wow.
For these, Byleth will use an axe called Emir.
He just glanced over it, or did he mention it? And I'm
It's
dumb.
named after a weapon that appears in Ugaritic myth. First, the down air attack.
Damn, that's
Really
beefy.
strong.
That's beefy, boss. Oh
Try
yeah.
for a meteor effect with this attack.
Oh yeah.
Next is the down smash attack. A heavy
Dang,
swing of
the
axe
stage
back and
shake
forth.
from that.
As you can see, it has a great deal
Also,
of
this
launch
this is pretty beautiful for the flat version.
and for the down special,
Hatchet
channels all their
man.
energy into a devastating strike.
No counter.
It's a bold move, similar to the Falcon Punch, but here's what makes it different.
Is it a counter?
When readying the move, there's a super armor effect,
Okay. We got a new Warlock punch,
which
boys.
allows you to withstand an attack.
But it's a sword
Just so
attack
you know, if you
with a lot of
execute the Falcon
range.
Punch at about the same time,
It's slower than Falcon
it plays
punch.
out like this. It's a
It
bit
just
slower
beats
than
it
the
out.
Falcon Punch, but
Oh,
due
that's
to the
gonna be
super armor,
insane.
You have the advantage,
It's basically a counter, but you have to play it right.
unless you get grabbed.
Yeah.
Another notable aspect is that it lets you pass through platforms. While you're charging
You
up,
can-
you can breeze past
Wow.
platforms like this to reach a lower area.
Dang.
It won't let
Okay.
you jump, but you could use it as a surprise.
You got some mix-ups. Can you reverse it
Also, you
Probably.
can turn around during the move.
during it?
The swing takes a while.
Oh,
So if an opponent runs behind you,
it's
during
probably
the move,
you can only do it at
change
one
direction.
at a specific time.
Even though it can be hard to land a hit with this move, it can be really effective when used.
It hit
against
behind.
opponents.
It hit behind.
Plus, even if you fail to land a direct hit, any opponents on the ground nearby will still be
Doink.
launched a little.
Okay, that was a lot of launch for him
It's
at
as if the
0.
quaking of the ground launches them.
Dang. This boy is
By the
powerful.
way, earlier I talked a little bit about the other Fire Emblem characters' moves.
How they have
I
a
don't
counter.
recommend using this down special against fighters from the Fire Emblem series, because you'll just get loads of counters.
Got him.
With that much power in a single attack. Counters can actually multiply the power of blocked attacks, and using easily anticipated attacks like this will
Oh,
just get you hit.
bop 'em at
counter after
0.
counter.
Do it again.
Next, we have the neutral moves.
Look at this.
The bow you use.
It must
is
be a
called
moving
Phalanx,
stage,
which
huh?
shares its name with the bow. from
Or
the
does it
Knights
have
of the Round
multiple
Table.
options?
It only appears in a few neutral moves. You've got the neutral air attack.
Is this like
This
the
attack is
lunchroom?
similar to a move of Pit's
Spin
and
the
other fighters
bow.
like you. It
Okay.
lets you spin the weapon around.
Similar to Pits. Oh, the
It's also easy
Pew
to make certain combos with it.
bench. What is that? The big old table just
And with the
broke,
neutral
boys.
special, you'll let loose an arrow.
That's a
seems pretty
powerful
straightforward,
arrow.
But there are a few noteworthy aspects to this bow.
Don't tell me it can't be countered.
First, the biggest difference between this bow and Link's is that once you enter the command, you can keep charging until it's ready.
What?
You can't release it partway through the charge, so when it does fire, the arrow travels at high speed. It's also
Oh,
very powerful.
you can't just quick fire.
That said, you can still cancel out of the stance using the shield.
Okay, but you can cancel. Okay.
You can also change direction while in the stance.
Oh.
It works up until this point, but if you keep holding the button, you'll
The music.
unleash a powerful arrow that looks
Ah!
like a beam of light.
He gets
You can
light
perform this
arrows?
move by keeping the button held down.
It's not even
You
that much
charge up power
longer.
like so. Charge a bit more, and then
30
fire.
damage?
But again, you'll need to take care when using
It
this
does
move.
take a bit, so.
For one, when you've powered up the move
But
to its max, there's
This
no way to
character's gonna be
cancel out of it.
broken
Not
for
even with the
casual,
shield.
like,
In other
8-player
words, you're
Smash.
committed to firing it.
Where people
So you
can't
see,
just
a
focus
situation
you.
like this is pretty terrible.
Dang, 40 damage. Okay, the
you
table
enter the
broke just
stance,
from him landing on the ground.
You won't
Whoever
be able to
constructed these tables, they need a.
which means it's
They
quite
need a
the risky
lesson or
attack
two.
to use against fighters who have a move with a reflector effect. But you could always
This music's
just
really
aim
intense. I'm
as
excited.
It is, after all, a long-range move, letting you deal
Okay.
a sudden blow to.
It doesn't look like it does more damage
so
the further
you need
away,
to
so
think
that's
carefully
good.
when using this projectile weapon. Byleth's final smash is called Progenitor God Ruptured
Oh,
Heaven.
here we
In
go.
the original game, there's a move called Ruptured
Oh,
Heaven.
platforms.
This is an enhanced version.
Pretty good range. It's that girl. I don't know who she is. Okay.
As you can see, you team up with the mysterious Sothis and launch an
Sothis.
attack together.
So this is her name. Sorry.
Now, let's talk about the color variations. It's set up so that the default and odd-numbered color
It's just a
variations
skin.
are male,
Wow.
while the even-numbered ones are female. However, the third, fourth, and fifth colors are, as you can see, reminiscent of the house leaders.
Dang. Where's the yellow
Those of you
girl?
who played the original game will of course understand what I'm referring to. The sixth color is based on Sothis, who you just saw earlier.
Oh wow. Oh the okay.
And the seventh
Okay.
and eighth variations have a different hair color, which is based on something that occurs in the course of the original game's story. Didn't we see this variation in the final
Okay.
season?
What? Didn't we see this variation in the final? What's about that? Gereg Mach.
Next, I'll introduce the stage. For this one, we of course tried to recreate the place where you spend most of the game, Garreg Mach Monastery.
Gereg Mach Monastery. Gereg Mach
This is
Monastery.
how Garreg Mach Monastery
What's
is
the
laid out
shortened
in the
version?
original game. From
Monastery?
these, we chose to have it cycle through the
The
marketplace,
G-Mach?
reception hall,
We're
bridge,
taking it back to the G-Mach.
and cathedral, all
Okay.
in one stage.
You hold the
It's
D
the type
button.
of stage that rotates
Pick
through
it.
different areas, such as these four.
It looks like it'll be.
Let me introduce each of the
Walk-offs.
guests that appear in these four areas.
We got guests. Nice.
The first area is the marketplace. I think this is where a lot of people come to do their
What time is
shopping.
it? It's 23,
The
so
guests
only
that
10
appear
more
here Are
minutes.
students of the Blue Lion's house, Dimitri, Dedu, and Ingrid.
Didu.
Not Dimitri, Dudu, or Ingrid. Their names are a bit difficult to say. They're largely from the
Sakurai
Holy
said
Kingdom.
Dudu!
Since it's a kingdom, that means they
My
have a
boy!
monarch. For that reason, I guess you could say Dimitri's the future king. He had quite a difficult life and may or may not end up with just one eye. He's an unfortunate one, that one. There are vendors on either side. In the original game, these are important booths where you buy all
They're
sorts
gonna.
of
You can
things.
destroy the vendors. No! My
Here
cabbages!
you can break them, you see.
Bruh.
If you do break them, the stage will expand to the left and right.
Blast zones, yeah.
I wonder where people will buy their supplies now.
Wow,
And in the
Sakurai.
background, you can see the gatekeeper. You often pass through this area in Fire Emblem 3 houses, and you end up talking to him a lot. Moving through
Popular
these
guy.
areas is possible thanks to
Oh.
this mysterious platform. Just when it seems like you've come to a stop,
Wow, okay.
you'll come crashing
It
back
just-
down. You've broken through
You're
the
in a new
ceiling and
place.
slammed into the building.
Is there walls here?
And the guests in the reception
Black
hall
Eagles?
are Edelgard, Dorothea, and Petra of the Black Eagles. Take note, it's not spelled Edelgard. They're from the Adressian Empire.
What's
And as
Edelgard?
such, they embrace their military might. Edelgard is one of the characters who is central to the conflict.
Huh.
Depending on the path you take, she'll go through some terrible ordeals. You'll notice there are prominent chandeliers above the stage.
Yeah. Oh, you can
It's
stand
possible
on
to
them.
knock them down.
Oh. Look at the physics
However,
when things
Byleth
break.
can't actually reach it, even though it's their stage.
Ha ha.
You can reach
Got
it with other fighters,
him.
though.
You can probably reach it when you hop off the respawn
So,
platform.
it's nice if you can work your way up there by getting lucky and being launched
So-
up, or perhaps by using
Yeah,
another fighter
characters
as
will
a
be able to
stepping stone.
camp.
There you
Hey.
And you can knock it down.
Well,
Also,
this
you
stage
can
is
break
not
this table.
legal. In case you didn't
Like
notice. The table.
Just like the sign that reads Furin Kazan in the Suzaku Castle stage, it can break if you launch the opponent into it at close range. Next
Alright,
up, the
next
bridge.
up is the
The
bridge.
camera rotates 90
Ooh.
degrees, creating this long area. It's very wide indeed.
It'd be cool if you can like choose to just go to
It's
one of
similar to
these
the Bridge of Elden stage.
without it moving.
The guests are from the Golden Deer, Claude, Hilda, and Lawrence. They belong to the Leicester
They all look
Alliance.
weird. Fit right in. I would pick Golden Deer if I played the game.
Because it's an alliance of many noble families, you could say that they have a wide assortment of members. And Claude is the sharpest of the bunch. Incidentally, both Claude and Hilda are the names of characters that appear in Genealogy of the Holy War, the 4th title in the Fire Emblem series.
You know, I guess it kind of makes
once
sense
you've reached
to.
the 17th game and are creating 40 characters for each new entry, you're bound to get a bit of name over.
Guess it makes sense to do a
The naming process
like a new
tough.
Nintendo character.
Hey, it looks like the Pegasus Knight is busy training.
Just there's at least
As for the
one
bridge's design,
big
it's just a
Nintendo
long
character
pathway, plain and
for
simple.
the
You
5.
can expect plenty of blows to be exchanged at the edges of the screen.
Boink.
You could also say it's a place where the fail knot really shines, and in this sense, I think it suits the Golden Deer perfectly.
All right, and then the final place, the hall or like the cathedral.
The last area is the cathedral, only with some platforms you can
Platforms!
pass through. The guests appearing in the cathedral are Sedith, Flame, and Rhea. There's Sedith, who appears to have
Oh,
an
I
extremely
recognize
strong
Rhea
bond
from
with
a
his sister, Flame.
cosplayer.
She seems to be under the protection
At a
of King Rhea,
convention.
who you can see fighting during the opening of Fire Emblem Three Houses. All three have character quirks related to their true identities.
True identities.
I feel that Flame might be saying shush at this point, so I'll leave it at that. This is a simple area of the stage. All it has are these platforms. Being the last area, it may be a place where some intense battles will be waged. It'll
Them
cycle
platforms
through
are
each
gone.
location in about 2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes each. Let's see them in action, boys.
Okay, today we'll have a tag team battle in squad
Whoa.
fight with the DLC team pitted against Fire
Wow,
Emblem
the
protagonists
5
from throughout the ages.
DLC.
That'll give us precisely 5 players per
Oh,
side.
that's so good.
Alright, here we go, Joker.
Let's get it, Sakurai.
Joker!
Yo, Sakurai's flexing on these old
hero.
Fire Emblems. He's like, you know what? I only need
We
Byleth.
really made a lot, huh?
Side B, side B.
Banjo!
Oh, you got that lightning though.
By now, I think you know what I'm doing.
Oh my
But
gosh.
basically, I'm trying to defeat all 5 opponents. With
Dang, it
just
took
the
2.5 minutes to do that. Oh, get that blue shell.
But as expected, it's going to be a pretty tough battle, so I'm using anything I can get my hands on.
He's like, I need the items.
It's not going to land that easily.
Ooh, this
this
Robin's
is bad.
saucing on him. Oh, Fennekin.
Bennigan's.
Okay, you smashed the eye out.
I better keep my distance.
Oh, bombs. Bombs.
I'll use this chance to attack.
Come on. It's
Got it.
bombs. Oh, he knows what he's doing.
He's invincible for a moment. Here.
Oh, he just. Dang, nice. Oh, shot that cap. A lot of
Lots of
explosions.
Ouch.
Well, Sakurai and I are like the same person.
Perfect
And there's a
shield of that.
Pegasus
Huh,
person in the back.
Good one.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, soccer ball.
If I do this, like this,
Oh.
or like so.
Oh, I thought he was setting up for some
Nice
sort of
idea.
soccer ball combo.
There.
Dang,
Let's
that
talk
took him
about
out. What do you got? Food. Gotta heal up. Dang it. Can't guess it all. Mother Brain.
Good. There's Mom.
Oh, we got Blue Galaga. Oh, Sakurai's popping off right
You're in a
here.
good spot, Mom.
Oh, through Mother Brain. He
Ah,
calls
I
it
shouldn't
Mom.
have taken that. Gardevoir. Well, I guess no one uses projectiles.
Yo, that
At this point,
dodge.
it doesn't matter if Gardevoir's there or not.
Yo, CPU saving Marth or Roy for last. Hmm.
I feel like the enemy might get this.
Oh, oh, use it.
They got it.
Why do I want to see Sakurai
they
lose
must
right
give
now?
up.
He's not gonna lose though. Oh, the shield breaker with the
can't waste this
neutral
chance.
B, or down B. Yeah, that's the down B. Oh, he's got the
There's another
gun.
Smash ball. Yes, got it.
Yo, he sniped that smash ball.
Now.
Oh, he's doing it
What
right
are you
there.
charging up for?
He's like, what are you charging up for, Roy? Stick to the program.
There's
Okay,
still
tied
more.
game. Oh,
Whack.
oh, that was crazy.
Go
Oh, he's
You
waiting
can
on
take
him.
the hammer,
Waiting on
But
him.
it's mine.
Roy gonna counter it?
Although I'm scared I might get hit with a counter in this state.
Yup. Oh, he jumped right in. Nice. My boy Sakurai.
I was trying to fight using Byleth's abilities alone, but what matters is that I won. Good game.
He was sweating. He was sweating. He was sweating.
It can be fun to play like this.
Sweating in
especially
binary
tag team,
17.
So I think it's a good idea to try imposing different types of challenges on yourself. The end.
Different challenges. Probably a lot of music, right?
Now, about the additional music. Since it's from the Fire Emblem series, we'll be adding each of the new tracks to all the Fire Emblem stages. There are already a lot of Fire Emblem tracks in the game. Our selection this time has been made taking those existing tracks into consideration.
Huh.
11 songs are being
Okay.
added. This includes an arrangement of the main theme in both Japanese and English.
I just
hope you'll
realized
enjoy these as
girl
well.
Byleth has her belly button showing.
We're also adding in a new spirit board. It includes the house leaders among some of the other popular characters. Sothis
Ooh.
is Legend class.
Ooh.
Also, there's a new classic mode route, a heroic legacy, which
Cool.
is designed to let you enjoy classic Fire Emblem stages.
All right, we better
throughout the
learn.
series history.
I want another character announcement, boys. Come on.
The final battle
Get
is
greedy.
against Master Hand and Crazy Hand, but you'll find that something pretty amusing happens, so look forward to that.
Huh. Okay. Something amusing.
Now for the Mii Fighter costumes. Please take a look.
Oh, I forgot about this. Who do I want? More Shovel Knight. I just love Shovel Knight, okay? Banjo Kazooie. Like, Mumbo Jumbo. Skyward Sword? Assassin's Creed? Oh, what's that? Altair? What's Altair? Okay, I thought we were getting Assassin's Creed costume. What is that? I don't know what that is. Yo! The Raving Rabbids, boys! Oh. Rayman's not out of the question, boys. Rabbids with the plunger. That's so good. More Mega Man. Oh, there's always more Mega Man. X-Gunner. Oh. Oh, look at that spacing. Immaculate. More Mega Man. I thought that was Bomberman for a second. Gosh, one more. What's another one? Is that it? Cuphead? What? Cuphead! Another indie game. Yeah. He's a gunner. That's so good. That's so good. Bruh. Includes music. Yo, they're doing more. I kind of expected like the Undertale one to be like the only one of that kind. Oh, we got Rabbids. We got Cuphead. That's pretty cool. Okay, character. Available January 28th. That maybe is that when the Byleth comes out too?
This time, we're releasing a Cuphead costume.
With the
And for those of
song.
you who purchased the Cuphead costume, an additional song will be added.
Yes.
It's called Floral Fury, and it's the theme that plays when fighting Cagney Carnation.
I never played Cuphead, but
I
it's
hope
been
you
on my
enjoyed
wish
these as
list
well.
on Steam for a long time.
After purchasing a costume, I recommend using the sharing feature. If someone has created a Mii Fighter, you can play using the costume.
There's the boy Sans.
After you download it. And now, onto the amiibo.
Hey, Dark Samus and Richter.
The color palette for Dark Samus looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Dark Samus and Richter are planned for release on Friday, January 17th.
Look at that thick whip. Look at that thick whip. Fighters pass. 5 fighters join the fight. We got them. We got the 5
And now, With
boys.
the addition of Violet, the Fighters Pass is finally complete. The
What's
lineup
next?
was Joker, Hero, Banjo
Look
and
at that.
Kazooie, Terry Bogard, and Byleth.
Heroes Nintendo, pretty much, right?
From more than 70 fighters, only 5 have been added. But I must say, this game has always been an exceptional experience. And since the roster was already so large to begin with, right
so
from the
make it
start,
bigger?
we intended to make the most out of the new gameplay mechanics and so on. There really were a lot of new mechanics. here and there.
Oh yeah.
When we add a new fighter, we don't simply make their attacks or their movements a little different. Instead, we try to offer you a whole new style of play.
Yeah. Camping. Oh, he's dead. He's gone.
As I stated, we'll continue to release more
The
DLC
future.
fighters down the line. I had thought that
Tease
one
us.
or 2 might suffice, but, well, have a look.
What? We're getting more than 1 or 2? Even more? How many more? Another pack. 11. 6 more? 6 additional
Looks like
fighters.
there'll be one more fighter than last time.
Wow, another pass.
For this reason, we will be releasing the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters
Will
Pass
be
Volume
released
2.
by
It will be
December
available for
31st,
pre-purchase
2021.
on the date shown, so please keep an eye out.
Fighter Pass
And now that
2.
it's official, we intend to move ahead with development. Of course, like last time, the contents will remain unknown for now, and I'm personally very sorry that we have to release Fighters Pass Volume 2 when the details have yet to be revealed. Like last
That's
time,
how it
I'd
be.
be very grateful if,
6
despite
more?
that, you would understand why and purchase it.
I understand why. I'm going
Furthermore,
to
the new additions have already been decided.
already been
Even
decided.
if I receive many requests regarding potential candidates on Twitter, I'm afraid it would be very hard to consider them. But I still hope you'll look forward to it. We're also including a bonus with Fighters Pass Volume 2. Last time, it was a Rex costume. But this time, here's what we have.
It's a character. Or an Echo Fighter? Breath of the Wild Link? Sword Fighter?
It's
Oh,
a Mii
you-
Fighter costume for Mii Sword Fighter, the ancient soldier gear from the Legend of
What?
Zelda Breath of the Wild.
I never got that.
This will
Spoiler!
not be for sale individually, so it
Bruh.
can only be acquired as part of Fighters Pass Volume 2.
Oh. Dang. That looks pretty cool. Lastly!
It's been reported that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the highest selling fighting game in the world.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't know if it counts as simply a fighting game, but I guess it's seen as a fighting game around the world.
Is he talking about competitive? Is it a
Seems like
fighting
Street
game?
Fighter 2 was in the lead for a while, but now Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has surpassed it in total sales.
Dang.
However, I'm not sure if this is accurate. There were 5 versions of Street Fighter 2, or 6 to 7 if we really want to get into the weeds. Plus, there's the arcade versions and the 25 ports to other systems, so I don't know.
Oh, is he
if
saying
that's
they're
really
not
counted
adding
for.
it all? Yeah.
Also, I don't know if that really qualifies as one game.
Yeah.
It's up for discussion. So, who knows? But when it comes to a single piece of software, it seems like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is #1.
Dang.
Although, I still don't know if it can really be called just a fighting game.
Many people think
I
that.
feel like it's become more than a fighting game, some sort of celebration of games.
Oh,
or
it's a
something else
celebration.
entirely. Also, I feel a deep attachment to the 5 DLC fighters.
Yeah?
The first Fighters Pass just wrapped up, but it was decided that there will be more DLC, which means no breaks for me.
No
I plan
breaks.
to keep working hard, so I hope you can continue to support us.
We support.
That's it. Thank you.
That's it. All right. Pretty good stuff here. That's actually it. That's actually it, I think. $17 in binary. Nobody knew. All right, so my thoughts. You know, at first I was like, "Oh, Fire Emblem." Like it just seems to always happen. Now Fire Emblem has the most characters, especially if you count especially if you count like the female as a separate one, but I mean it's it's not really a separate character, but you know. Or is it tied with Pokemon? It might be tied. But anyways, I think it makes sense to have the 5th character. I was kind of thinking, oh, the 5th character, it's the last of the first pass. It's got to be something crazy that nobody would expect. It kind of makes sense to have like a classic, like newer Nintendo, like powerhouse character. So Fire Emblem kind of makes sense for it. I just kind of hoped it wasn't Fire Emblem, just personally, but I'm fine with it. So yeah, let me know any of your guys' thoughts on this. If you disagree with anything I said, you want to argue it, let's go. Let's do it. Let's be civil about it. And give me your predictions for the 6 extra characters that we're getting. I can't believe we're getting 6. I'm really feeling I need these passes. Do you not have the first one? Bruh. I'm so excited. 6 characters. We're getting a 6 character pass next. I'm very excited about that. Man. That was cool. All right. The stage, not going to use it. Not going to do too many walk-offs. Maybe in like Crazy Smash I'll use that. The music, though, that's good. And then Cuphead. Cuphead and the Rabbids are in, my boys. The Rabbids. Rayman guaranteed? I don't know. I think Rayman. I think that's a little bit of a nudge towards Rayman for the next DLC pass. No DLC. Dang. Yeah. The DLC fighters have been amazing. And then there's 6 more. 6 more. I have a feeling the 6, there's going to be like 1 big Nintendo, maybe 2 characters. Let me try and guess. All right, my guess for the 6 in Fighter Pass 2, Rayman, Obstagoon as another Pokemon from Sword and Shield, and it would be so cool to see Zigzagoon make it into Smash. Steve from Minecraft. Sora from Kingdom Hearts. I don't really know. I don't have any 2 more guys. Shovel Knight. They just add Shield Knight or something. Oh yeah, I didn't mean to have Zigzagoon instead of Obstagoon. I'm saying like the Zigzagoon line. Like it started from just Zigzagoon and Linoon, and now they have an evolution and it gets into Smash. Like, ooh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go back to sleep because this is early. Good talking, Snow. I'm sure we'll have more to discuss in the future. All right, thanks for watching. See you later.